Alrighty then. I think we're good.
Good as in live?
Good as in live and good as in audio on.
Hog.
Are you the one who's in chat right now?
No, I am not. Give me like 3 seconds. I am here. Yo!
It's Cameron. Hey, Cam.
Yo! What is up, my dude?
We literally just started. I wanted to toss this up first because, to let anybody who wanted to join early. You know, that's the professional thing to do. But yo!
What time is it? Showtime!
I don't think that's the right color I want to use. So the game plan today that I have, this is probably going to be a 2-hour stream. Or longer, maybe 3, depending on how things go. We are going to be working on a thing for my wife. Well, for Az. The game plan is that I want to make her something similar to what I have. I made a VTuber, as you can see, in my little corner.
Give them a chair!
Yeah. It's not my asset, but there's a bunch of assets within the program I use, which is Vtube Studio, that I can use to add.
I just paused this. I didn't actually. There.
But she gets a lot of nifty things is the point of that, and I get to use whatever I want to.
It's time to make the most ingenious creation in internet history.
Maybe. But, so we're making with VTuber right now is the game plan. And I have already messed up because the fun thing about VTubers is that they're actually quite symmetrical on both sides when it comes to how they're built. Yeah.
A rigged model that lets you both avoid showing real actual faces while also gaining simps. Glorious. Simps. Isn't that word illegal?
I think it might be illegal in Twitch.
So we can just potentially get banned right here and now.
Oh no! No! We're fine. We're tiny.
I imagine we're fine.
That's why he bracketed. We're not allowed to say that word. It's fine. We're tiny. No one knows.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the Sith Man had a conversation about it today.
Yeah. It's why we bracket. It's why bracket.
So it's only illegal in type form?
Yeah.
Hog. I should draw a picture too.
You should draw a picture too.
What am I drawing?
I don't know what you want to draw. So, ooh.
Where's my headphones?
There's nothing wrong with gray areas.
So far away.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up some references here for the character that we're gonna be using today.
So many people. It's technically a gray area, but technically,
what about an elite?
No. Oh, what happened? The cat took a bite out of my headphone cord.
I'm sorry, what?
Look! Something took a bite out of it.
That's fair. Anyway. Well, I'm assuming then that if it's small streamer talk, then we're not gonna have any issues here. Also, I find
Sup?
yes, and hello, Benny.
It's Benny, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Starlight Gaming is Benny.
Didn't we have this conversation yesterday?
Ooh. I don't remember now. Did we have this conversation? Yes, it's Benny. Chat says, sup Aslan.
I thought they were saying sup because I've said sup right above that.
I mean, that's a fair point. Brain not on, okay?
Brain does not go burr right now,
Brain never goes burr.
Who does that? Who lets their brain go burr? Certainly not. His eye, gay sassy friend. I knew it! That's pretty much everyone.
Just because you're right doesn't mean you can be... deny Benny as the gay sassy friend. As a gay sassy friend.
But they don't say a. They say the.
My point still stands.
That's like me going up to people and being like, "Hello, it is I, the punchline."
Yeah. Cameron, you could be a gay sassy friend. You're not even gay. Oh yeah. Wait, that's right. I remember that. I remember this conversation now. I feel bad.
You should feel bad.
Terrible friend. 0%. Absolutely never would recommend that again. It's gonna bother me if I don't do it. Oh god. It's been 10,000 years!
What?
I did think you were straight for 2 seconds.
I didn't.
To be fair, bisexual still counts as straight. Wait, is it bi? No. What is it? What are you, Cameron? I've forgotten. I've completely forgotten.
I was saying no to your bisexual comment.
What?
Fiona, you're bisexual. What the hell are you going on about? It means straight.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Well, I was wrong on all accounts, and now I'm a terrible person. Also, you have almost same sexuality as Azzy. Congratulations. Almost. You're bros. Bros before hoes, bros. Legit. No.
We're bros for the same hoe.
That's fair, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, sexuality aside, I'm just gonna change the conversation here. This is what we're doing today. I'm making this little nugget.
It's me!
Today. It is Whiff's very wondrous, very nice, as. Which is their gender-neutral thing that they're using for, Minecraft and things in general. Yeah, I have awful memory. But that is what we're doing today, and that is what I am drawing. Since we're doing things for As, is there anything you would like to talk about when it comes to them? In specific, Melv?
Oh. like what?
I don't know. Now is an excellent time to, maybe talk a little bit about them? Is there any information you have for them that I don't know these are?
They live in the world of Minecraft. They live in the world of miners and crafters.
Do you want to tell everybody they're an avian?
Uh...
Maybe?
I mean, technically they're my skin for everything, so I mean, they're not always an avian.
They're not always an avian, but in this particular instance, they're gonna be for, Cameron, we are starting up a modded Minecraft server if you play Minecraft.
Yeah, and we're going to stream it and do some nice, fun little RPing with it.
It's gonna be nerdy.
We're specifically using the Origins mod.
Which is honestly very fun.
Yeah, it's like the best mod ever. I say as if I use a lot of mods.
You don't. You really don't.
The only mod I've ever played on. Therefore, it's the best.
Because you actually went through the process of trying to, oh, jeez. Trying to download a mod.
It's very sweet of you to lie to them like that.
Oh yeah, I downloaded your mod.
It's nice that you put in the effort to make it seem like I did something.
Oh my goodness. No worries. I just figured I'd toss the invitation if you were ever interested in playing.
Technically speaking, like, you don't need to know anything to play the Minecrafts. I build dirt houses.
Oh yeah. The only person who puts effort into building things is me. And we're also making a lot of our own lore for this.
Yeah, we basically have a OneNote set up that we're putting a whole bunch of lore into. That way we could, you know, have a baseline that way we could RP off of. We're excited. Hopefully that gets up and running within a week.
We just need to finish up the... We just need to finish up all the lore bits, which now that I have a small vacation from work, I've got the next 4 days off. Then I work Sunday, and then I have Monday through Friday off for some reason. Then we should be able to fix up the rest of the lore and actually get started on some of the ideas.
What just happened?
What?
I'm watching your little guy move back and forth, and they just totally went. Bah!
Oh yeah, no, this thing goes with my head tilt. And up, down, and up as well. Tilt, tilt. And sometimes if I move my head too fast, it'll go all over the place. I actually wished I had made more erratic kind of faces for this, because that would have been nicer, I think. Not for the mouth. The mouth is a little too sensitive at times. That's good. I'm gonna change this up now, because we don't need the... Fuck. Oh, you've discovered Final Fantasy, have you? I want this. I like this. We're gonna go all the way down there. That, and we're gonna go like that. And I'm just gonna go like this in order to do that. Oh shit. Ooh. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Pokemon Shining Pearl or the Brilliant Diamond. Mostly because I hear it's buggy. Oh. What happened there? Hold on. My computer's doing a weird thing right now.
Oh yeah, it's freaking out on ya.
Oh yeah, it is. it's... I think it thought my tablet disconnected. Or it's because the wire is pressing on the keyboard. That would do it too.
I think the most buggy thing that I've heard about the Shining things is the Pokemon that follow you. Apparently, like, it's horrible.
Yeah?
Like, none of the Pokemon are basically taller than you in the slightest. And they're all the actual sprites. Like, they didn't even bother attempting to create new sprites for it.
Yeah? Oh, that's sad.
So I hear a lot of people turn off the Pokemon following you button.
Huh. Well, I know I'm not if I play Pokemon for the Brilliant Diamond or the Shining Pearl, it's not going to be for the difficult. I actually still have to finish the Nuzlocke I was doing for, what was it we were doing the Nuzlocke for? It was
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Because I own both the games, you know.
Yeah. So I think if I was ever going to do that, I would want to finish the Sword and Shield Nuzlocke before before I even touch. Of course you only have legendary Pokemon follow you, except for Gardevoir, never mind. Legendary Pokemon and a MILF. Oh wait, is that a bad word? Did I say a bad word?
Probably.
Ah, whatever, it's fine.
At least it's not a Tumblr bad word like the word girl. Single wife. Or single mother is also a bad word.
Oh, God. The W. Huh. I have done the snows wrong, I feel. Don't like it. There we go.
Don't know who I talked to.
Talk to...
You mean about the gross comment?
Models are properly colored and look good. I see what's happening. Cameron's getting offended because you're talking smack about Pokemon.
Look, I like Pokemon. I like Pokemon.
We got hot takes.
I get every single Pokemon game that comes out. My favorite is Pokemon Snap still to this day, but not the point. The point is, they are tiny, they don't scale to size, and if you look at Pokemon Let's Go, the sprites are 1,000 times better. You don't get caught in anything. You don't run smack dab into Pokemon. It's great. It's peak. Shining is not peak.
Hot takes, I see. I think I need to make their head a little bigger. See, even you have to say, Az has got some points there.
Am I ready to let this die?
Longer neck. Slightly longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in Pokemon Let's Go, like, you have the cute little Pokemon, and some of them, like Mew and Pikachu, they zip out in front of you instead of, just lagging behind. And then some of the Pokemon that are, like, really big or stuff like that are slow, like...
Oh, I loved...
Like Venusaur.
I loved looking at Gyarados.
It go bounce.
Yeah.
Gyarados is not who I was talking about. I was talking about Venusaur, but...
Yeah, but Magikarp's my favorite Pokemon, and...
It go flop.
It go flop.
It go flop.
It's great.
Like, they could have... If they were putting all the effort into making a Pokemon game, why not go all out? If you're going to put in the aspects of, okay, let's add in Pokemon that follow you, give them the personality. Make them real. Don't make them just dead sprites that lag behind and get stuck on.
Okay, we got some hot take text from Cameron, who disagrees with your opinion.
I'm okay with them disagreeing. I mean, no, I'm gonna ban them, clearly. How dare you have a different
You're not
opinion
allowed
than
to
me.
use your powers as my moderator, okay? Don't do that.
I have the sword. It matches the same color you're using as my little character there. Legitly, it just proves the sword belongs to me. Oh no, is he calling? Oh no, is he doing what I think he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're getting some hot takes
I'm
because
getting
these
some
hot
takes.
these hot takes cannot
I'm
be.
going to smack you.
Good luck trying.
I'm going to smack you for even insisting that Pokemon Let's Go is a good game. First of all,
Oh no!
I like Pokemon Let's Go.
that's fine. You know what? Here's the thing. Nobody wanted the follow system from Let's Go. They wanted the follow system from Heart Gold, where a static image of your Pokemon in 8-bit form followed behind you. And you could talk to it.
To be fair,
I do dislike the fact that you can't talk to the Pokemon. Like, you turn around to go say hi to them, and what did they do? Instantly in their Pokeball, it's like, oh, I swear I wasn't trying to turn around. Please,
No,
I
you
just
can't
want
do
to
that.
see you face to face.
No, you can't do that. You can, in fact, talk to them.
Oh, well, I run smack dab into them every single time, and they run away from me. None of my Pokemon on Let's Go will ever look me in the eye. None of them.
oh no!
You can do that in Shiny Pearl. If you face them, you can actually talk to them, and you'll get a little prompt.
Yeah,
Sometimes
except
they're holding
it
something.
gets bad with the aspect of you can't go through them at all. So if you're in a tight space with them and they're following you around and you need to turn around, you need to physically push them all the way out.
Which is actually very easy to do. They have no weight, they just go away.
It's still
I'm
annoying.
I'm sorry. The only thing I can think about when it comes to Diamond, Shining Diamond, and Brilliant, I think I got the wrong way. But the only thing I can ever think of is I saw someone have a Garchomp and it just went when it walked, and it was fucking hilarious.
You see, that's the thing, like, they all have a little, their animations differ a little bit, but some Pokemon, like my Torterra, can't keep up with me. And the only saving grace to that is the fact that if they get stuck, they'll just go back to their Pokeball and warp next to you. So there's a
Except
lot of
if
Pokemon
you're in the process of running and you do that, it goes warp to you, you're still running. It's still in the same spot where it's being released from the Pokeball, so then it instantly needs to warp again and warp again and warp again. It's an annoying aspect to consider if you look at, like, that would never fly in real life. That would never fly. The Pokemon's just constantly going in and out of a Pokeball. Either just stay in or stay out.
I can admit, that is an annoying prospect, but I still love how he got it. I don't want anything to do, I haven't played Let's Go, and I don't ever plan to, because it is everything I didn't want in a Pokemon game.
I played specifically for the Pokemon! The cute little sprites! Seriously, look up the Venusaur little walk animation. It bounces! It's like a little frog. It's so cute.
To be fair, I think you guys both play Pokemon for entirely different reasons.
Yes.
Cameron is very much into the EV training whole,
Not so
or not,
much.
maybe not, just the battling prospect. As plays it for
Yeah.
the story and for the fact that there's cute, tiny little pocket monsters.
Yeah, I
and
play it for
sometimes,
the story and for the collect-a-thon. I need to collect them all. The entire slogan is gotta catch them all. I gotta catch them all. So let's go Eevee. It makes perfect sense to me because of the fact that the entire purpose of the game is to catch Pokemon.
I mean, it's still a big thing about trying to... You can only complete the Pokédex in Shining Pearl if you've played both Sword and Shield. Well, if you've played Sword and Shield and, like, Pokemon Let's Go. But there's a lot more to do there. Like, once you're done collecting 151, you can move on to the challenge of getting all of Shining Pearl. And second of all, I'm just like, one of the best things, like, this is the remake of one of the best generation of Pokemon
Oh,
games
that's
I've ever made.
bullshit! If you didn't think Hoenn was the best goddamn thing that you ever fucking did see, you're a liar!
My favorite is Johto.
It's one of my favorite.
Oh, my favorite was
Gold,
Hoenn.
Silver, and Crystal, absolutely the bomb, the greatest. Love it. Two pieces.
I'm sorry, you're both wrong.
No, you're wrong!
You're definitely in the wrong here.
Fuck you and then some, it's black and white.
What?
I have never even beat that one. I hated it so much.
The best redeeming
play it.
The best redeeming part of Black and White was N, and that's because you could go on the Ferris wheel date with him. He was literally like an NPC you could date.
Literally? I just remembered it existed. I hated the series of Black and White so much. I never bought Black and White 2. So when I said that I owned all the Pokemon games, I apparently lied because I forgot it existed. It was so bad.
Are you kidding me? That had the best music by far, the best story, and was put out. It was one of the most fun games to play, and you can eat my shorts. Granted, like, I love Hoenn. Hoenn was, like, my favorite. I love it more than Gen 4. It's just, I probably put it, like, second in my favorite, but, like, just, it's so good to experience Gen 4 again. Especially since, like, I lied. It's not, it's more difficult than the original game in some ways. Like, for one, you get the same thing as in Let's Go, where the XP share doesn't exist, it's just permanent. Everybody gains XP points.
Oh, I hated that. Oh, shit. I talked to my head.
That's from Let's Go. That is a thing that we got thanks to Let's Go. And
that isn't actually true. Wasn't it part of a lot of the other games as well, though?
No.
Before Let's Go?
The XP share constant came about in,
Was it in Let's Go? Because I could have sworn...
No, it came X and Y. It became a permanent in X and Y, not Let's Go.
Nope. Not quite. See, in X and Y, the XP share became a key item that you could turn on and off. So it wasn't permanent, but it did raise all of your Pokemon at once. As of Pokemon Let's Go, the XP share doesn't exist, it's just everybody gains experience, and Let's Go introduced that.
I don't see how that's a bad thing. I hated the single XP share going on. I did not like it at all. It was so annoying having to go through doing the switch out thing. But then again, I don't play to level things up. I play to collect and story. And the fact that the XP share helps level everyone up is great to me. So you're complaining about something that I like. And I'm like, I don't understand why you're mad at it.
I want to explain something. I used to be very mad about that, but the fact of the matter is, like, this is the great thing about how, like, Diamond and Shining Pearl was handled. That is a permanent thing, but it doesn't affect much, really, as far as the game goes. Because, like, it can still be very challenging depending on how you go around the game. Like, it's actually worked in really, really well. It's probably the best executed I've seen so far. It still retains a lot of the feel of it still retains a lot of some of the difficulty I had as a 9-year-old kid when I played Diamond and Pearl. So that's great. Plus, one of my favorite things is this in Let's Go as well, where friendship has actual effects, where a status condition might go away, or you might live a hit. Yeah, they put that in too, which actually is really, really cool, and makes for a lot of hype moments.
That was part of
it was not in Sword and Shield.
Was it not? I could have sworn it was.
It was not in Sword and Shield.
Maybe you just weren't good enough friends.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, if there's anybody here who's really big enough to know those things about Pokemon, it's definitely Cameron.
Yeah. No, so that was So those are both in there, and
Oh,
honestly, I
that's-
had a blast. That friendship mechanic is the only reason I beat the Elite Four and Cynthia. It's the only reason I beat Cynthia. Straight up. I beat her last night.
I mean, Cynthia has always been kind of hard to beat.
Yeah, but the thing is, actually, all of the gym leaders and Cynthia and the Elite Four are harder in this game. Because to
I
make
thought you
up
were
for...
making a VTuber.
I am.
Why is it so long?
Yeah, but partly to offset the fact that you can gain experience so easily, like by catching
What's
Pokemon,
happening here?
as well as like the fact that XP is split all across the board for multiple Pokemon. They made the gym leaders and the Elite Four and Cynthia all have perfect.
Yeah, I know. They did stupid things
No.
with max IVs and things like that.
They did fantastic things.
Stupid things. If you're a casual player and you're going against the Elite Four and every single one of them has the best IVs and the best character traits with the
the
best natures and things like that.
You can still beat them. You just have to get good.
That's
not
kind
the
of not
point
the
of casual
Pokemon.
playing.
Yeah, that kind
Okay,
of.
I'm doing that just to get a rise out of Azzy. The
Yeah.
whole thing is, like, you can actually still beat it with a totally casual game. I mean, that's how I did it. The fact is, you gain so much XP so easily, you can just out-level the you can just, by catching and just regular facing all the trainers, you can basically out-level them. And as long as you have a decent amount of moves...
That's the only way I beat games. Literally, from the second I get my Pokemon, I don't even fight the first, you know how you get the Pokemon, generally speaking, and then you can level them up a tiny bit before your first rival battle?
Yep.
I don't go to the first rival battle till at the least my Pokemon is level 10. My Pokemon needs to be level 10 before I even attempt that fight. By the time I get to the first gym, my Pokemon needs to be level 20 to 25.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to do it, and it's so easy to do in this game. I got to that point by literally just catching Pokemon.
Oh my god.
I literally got to that point by just catching Pokemon. And the thing is, it just means that you have to kind of, like, because one of the things is, like, before this, even in Diamond and Pearl, you could easily just take one Pokemon and beat the whole game, but in this case, you just have to think a bit more. Actually use the type advantages, and just, it lets you actually use the game and play the game, and despite all the additions like the friendship and stuff, it still feels like you're going through Diamond and Pearl just with less of the grind, which is always a good thing.
I like the grind.
Do you really? You just said you hated the XP share switching and everything.
Dude,
No.
anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But no. I only play with the first Pokemon. Everything else is just there to level up to the point where it can evolve so I can throw it into the inventory, or it is there for eye candy. Literally, that is it. I only work on the first Pokemon, so having to move around the stupid little XP share in the older generations annoys me because I can't switch out the Pokemon. It's like 3/4 of them are eye candy, just there to look cute, not even level 3, and then the one other Pokemon has to be there to level up so it can get into the Pokedex, and then I have the tank.
Well, sadly,
Like,
it looks like you have to actually play the game.
Like, one of the games that I played through,
Cameron,
I
you're
literally
triggering
named
my wife.
every single one of my Pokemon except for the starter. It was Jeremiah and the gyms. Because the gyms were interchangeable. It didn't matter.
Why do I remember this?
Why do you remember the
Yeah,
gyms?
no. From Red and Blue, Fire Red, I didn't know this. You can do the gyms in almost any order.
No.
No. She literally had
The gyms. Gym.
Like, no, she named they named their Pokemon Jin. And then every other Pokemon after it.
No, No, my starter's name was Jeremiah. You say it with a southern accent every
Jeremiah.
single time. It's Jeremiah. And then every other Pokemon got the nickname Jim. Because I did not care about them. They were there to look cute and evolve.
Yeah, sorry, that's never why yeah, that's definitely a difference between me and you, because I never played at all to complete the Pokedex. I went for my favorite Pokemon, and everything else didn't exist, and I just wanted to go up against the Elite Four and beat the game.
Okay, see, that's how I play the game similarly.
Okay, here's the thing, though. I've never in my entire life ever completed the Pokedex, because I've never had friends. Well, I've had friends, but my friends most definitely weren't going to trade me their beloved Pokemon so they could be thrown in a box for a couple seconds so I could gain their information, then tossed out to sea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always you could just trade them back. I mean, that's the best way to do things. And
yeah, but no one was going to sit there and just let me trade back and forth Pokemon for 4 hours.
Yeah. See, actually, the thing is, back as a kid, the fact that I struggled so hard, and as a 10-year-old kid, I couldn't beat the games, and I had to try so hard and grind for so long, is something I ended up getting addicted to, and something I loved, about finally being able to triumph over it. And so, I'm so glad that the remakes, unlike when I was a kid, made me actually terrified of the Elite Four.
I was never terrified of the Elite Four. I was like, hello, how you doing? I'm here to beat you up, take the spot, and skedaddle, and never do another Pokemon fight ever again.
I think as a kid, I had a really bad habit of underleveling my Pokemon. So when I
still have a bad habit of underleveling.
when I was playing Hoenn, yes, I'm really bad for that. I think I had to fight through the Elite Four like 5 or 6 different times before I finally beat them the first time.
You know what? You want to know something, actually?
But
I've actually never beaten Steven from the original Pokemon games.
Really?
Legit?
No. The only game from Gen 3 that I ever completed was Emerald, so I faced Wallace.
Huh.
And that was and still, Gen 3 is one of my favorite generations. It was literally the generation I grew up with.
That's Hoenn.
Yeah, no, that generation, with Emerald, Hoenn is just one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a great generation.
It is a great generation, but the most fun I've had, and what I consider the best on, all around the board, is Black and White. It's not just because there's a bit of, more of a difficulty spike that I have to get past. It's because I loved the story, even though some of them are just kinda there, I loved the Pokemon, and I loved the extra challenge, except Black and White 2. Black and White 2 is a cakewalk.
Okay.
And I love the characters as well. Just, my god, that I love Bianca, Sharon, and they gave us plenty of characters like Skyla, who became R34's favorite girl for 3 years straight.
Oh, I moved my wire and now my thing's freaking...
I loved a lot of the designs. Skyla, Elsa, Marlin, that swimmer gym leader, Lenora. Oh, thank you, Lenora. I love the fact that Lenora exists. I love the fact that her stupid retaliate Patrat that just said, kitty gloves are off. Here's retaliate, your Pokemon is dead.
See, when it came to Black and White, I ended up playing mostly because I really liked the character N. And he was the sole reason why I played Black and White.
N became a bona fide Tumblr sexy man thanks to his deed.
Yes, he did, and he deserved that spot. Very rightfully so, and I feel very strongly about that, so we're not gonna go there.
He's fantastic. His whole character is
it's a bad word.
His whole character is one of the core things that Black and White revolves around, and everything he talks about, which is one big reason why the game is so good. If N did not exist on multiple levels, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work.
I totally would have preferred him to just be straight bad guy, though. I think what I struggled with in liking Black and White was that, everything around the story that featured Team Galactic was really interesting. Like, there was a lot of cool things there. But when it came to the rest of the story focusing around, like, there wasn't enough of them for me. There wasn't enough bits in between.
I get a lot of.
Can I finish my thought first?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I remember there being this long, like, area in between black and white that, was between a set of gyms. And I remember finishing the gym, and I can't remember where it was exactly, but I remember it happened after the Ferris wheel with, N. And I just remember that feeling so sluggish and slow, and nothing really happened that was particularly interesting to me between there. And that's why black and white wasn't really there, because it was a long period of time, and it always felt like a long period of time in between those things. And this is coming from a person who did, when it came out, I was reading all the black and white fan fiction. It existed.
I'm sorry, what?
I read it.
I'm sorry, what?
That shit was on.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a renaissance of freaking fan fiction of Pokemon. There was stuff left and right for that.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. Like there was a lot of people who really liked black and white. But looking back on it, and like as said, I didn't get as much coming from black and white as I did some of the other things, because there just wasn't enough of it for me that became memorable.
You know what the funny thing is like you find. Oh wait, am I not? Are you not done with your thought?
No. It's technically I'm technically done. I just say the most notable thing from black and white for me was legitly N. And
I mean, fair. That's a lot of things. That's the case for a lot of people, and I mean a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if 70% of people say the first thing they remember from black and white is N. The thing is, like, the funny thing you say about that is that you were entertained when the Team Galactic stuff came on. I've actually heard the opposite. People felt like there was too much Team Galactic and it just dragged on.
There was a lot of drag with it in general, and it's also partially because of the fact that I don't remember black and white very well. I just remember there was drag somewhere, and I why is this doing this to me? I can't remember it well enough to actually recall it. I remember that it didn't feel as interesting besides N. That was it.
Well, unfortunately, I feel like I need to put it this way. You didn't feel like there was a reason to play unless N was on your screen and you could do the S word.
No. I disagree with that.
I don't. I 100% believe that is what you are trying to say.
No!
No, I'm not saying that N isn't a fully fledged character, that you don't look at N as a fully fledged character that may or may not have been the heart of the game that is one big reason why you keep going on to play it. But I am saying that if N is one of the only reasons you can remember the game, it's probably because he's also hot.
He is hot, but that's not why. There wasn't enough memorable things between the few events that happened with him that were memorable for me.
Meanwhile, I can just mention the conversation with the Bug-type gym, Bianca and Sharon, full stop.
I can't remember that shit.
The Pokemon plays were cool.
The
rival is one of the hottest pieces of ass I've ever seen of a man.
Wait, I'm sorry, who?
Hugh, he's the Black and White 2 rival.
I never played Black and White 2 because I wasn't interested in it.
Yep. I also love, just Bianca again, the gym leader designs. My god, I love those gym leaders, every single one of them. Even up to our old man with a beard that looks like dragon fangs that covers his whole damn face.
I'm having some technical issues.
Yep. It's 10 plus, like, a lot of my enjoyment, like 80% of it, I've said this before, comes from the music and, like, listening to Pokemon almost as, like, a whole soundtrack, too, which is why Black and White is undisputedly the best.
Black and White had a lot of really good music. I loved their music.
And some of the things that they did just with the music, like that jingle when you go into low health, was just really cool as well.
I don't remember that as well as everything else. Okay.
So it has some of my most favorite, like, town themes. Like, everybody remembers Driftvale City who plays that game.
I don't remember it. Therefore, it doesn't exist.
And yeah, so that's why, like, Black and White easily takes this top spot for me, and X and Y is the worst game I've ever played.
Okay, we can all agree on that.
I didn't mind X and Y.
Yeah, but wasn't really great.
I wouldn't say it's the worst, though. I sacrifice Black and White to worst. We all know this.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I have the most irrational hate for X and Y. That is a fact. Here's my hot Pokemon take now. God damn it. I didn't like Sun and Moon. It was the worst for me.
I had some trouble with Sun and Moon as well,
like,
actually.
And it's not that it wasn't good, it also wasn't good.
Yeah,
I was more invested, though, in Sun and Moon than I was in Black and White.
You know, I gotta say, like, Sun and Moon is also one of my favorite generations for a soundtrack, even though I didn't get to finish it because I lost my DS privileges at that point, because I was borrowing a DS in order to play it. I loved it for the music once again, and like that, and also the character. I did like the characters. I loved Lily, guys, and everything going on with the captains. I didn't even get to do the big plot twist. I didn't even get to see the Ultra Beast properly, or play Ultra Sun and Moon 2.
Oh.
That being said, Ultra Sun and Moon has the worst Pokemon Wild mechanics they have ever done. The Call for Help mechanic.
I never understood why they did... Same thing with Black and White, because they did with Black and White what they did with Sun and Moon. And that is, they made the sequel to it almost immediately after, and I never understood that.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't understand why that was.
Like,
I mean, usually what you did is you just made a third game.
Yeah, like,
I hate that they got rid of the third game thing and ended up doing sequels instead. That made me...
Yeah, that seems to be sad. But one thing that seems to be very clear is it makes them a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It seems to make them more money than doing the sequels. Actually, another problem of why this is happening... actually, that doesn't even catch on either. But, I was gonna say, like, it's become very clear that the system where you have to wait and stall in wild battles for Pokemon to call for help on a 5% chance that rare Pokemon will come out was the worst mechanic we've gotten for catching Pokemon. Do you want to sit there for 20 minutes and waiting for them to call for help for the right Pokemon?
Yeah, because that was how they did shiny catching. I heard a lot of... as well. Like, that was something they did. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, people didn't like that because what that also meant is if you didn't do that, you'd only run into the same, like, two common Pokemon almost the entire time you play. It was as if there was nothing but but I mean this in a metaphorical sense. It was as if you ran into literally nothing every single route except Zubat, Tentacruel, and Geodudes. And Rattatas.
God, I hate Zubat with a passion.
Now imagine that on steroids, because the only way you'll find anything other than Zubat is if Zubat calls for help.
I fucking hate Zubat. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna work?
Oh, my tablet.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to use it.
It's having a bad time.
No, like,
oh, that's not good either.
Back to Pokemon Shiny Pearl, I had so much of a blast. I got to I'm glad that the game corner got sacked so that we could have outfits. I get a cool Honchkrow outfit. I I felt like I was, and all the renditions of the music are better than the game for me, and like even though I beat them in one try, I had to really rack my brain, and I got emotional, and the fact that the only reason I beat the Elite Four in one shot was thanks to the friendship mechanics.
Oh, there we go.
Like, that was so much fun. That was so much fun to me, like, right then and there.
I imagine it probably was. I don't know.
There's actually a video of somebody who completed the entire Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Pokedex before National in one day. The day it released.
Really?
In 24 hours.
Jesus Christ. That's actually kind of wild.
It is wild.
Where is there?
Apparently it can be done. And part of it is because you literally get a mana fee as soon as you started the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mana fee is just a... No, well, here's what happens. When you get far enough into the game where you can go down into the bottom floor of the Pokemon Center...
Yeah?
You actually have to go, I think, to Orberg City or somewhere in Floroma Town. You tell a guy a trendy... No, it's Jubilife City. As soon as you get into Jubilife City, you can go find a guy in the Jubilife TV tower. You can tell him a certain you can choose one of the options he gives, and it's a certain phrase which allows you to receive which says he'll give you something which is a mystery gift. So when you finally can go and access mystery gifts in the Pokemon Center, you get a Manaphy egg.
Oh.
In fact, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, if you played Sword and Shield as well as Pokemon Let's Go, what happens is if you've played Sword and Shield and the game recognizes that from your Switch data, it will gift you a Jirachi. If you've played Pokemon Let's Go or Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, they'll gift you a Mew. You can get both.
Oh. Mew, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. They're so cute.
And you get those literally before the second batch.
Ugh.
You could literally just have a party of legendaries by the time you go up against the Elite Four. And if I had done that, I probably would have beaten them easy.
I actually remember they did that they did something similar to that in, Let's Go.
Yeah, I have a Mew following me around.
Yeah, like if you had a...
It's very cute. I say it's following me around, but that's a flat-out lie. It zips ahead of me all cutely.
But, they did that, and it's... Brain. If you have the Pokeball Plus thing.
Yeah. Well, one thing, you know what, it does actually make sense, because, like, from the get-go, especially since, your best experience with Pokemon, would you say is Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu?
My best experience? No.
Yeah.
No.
So it's not the best Pokemon games you've played?
Clearly, Pokemon Snap is the best Pokemon game I've played.
Ah, and there we go. Like, right then and there, because, like, if those are the two kind of games you enjoyed the most, then, like, the old kind of RPG of Pokemon that Brilliant Diamond is trying to, like, remake is not what Azzy wants.
What?
Hey, Cameron, I got a hot take for you.
What is it?
I really liked playing Pokemon Ranger. It was my favorite.
Same?
What?
Same?
Well,
Same. I wish those games were still going.
Well, fuck! I always hear people don't like them.
No, I did hear that there was a good amount of backlash on when it first, like, there was a trending bit where people didn't like Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. I think that was mainly because of some of the glitches that were going on at the time, because it was pretty glitchy, but I think we've had about, like, 3 rounds of patches since.
That's good.
And it may have also been because of other things, but one of the things that really just grinded my gears is this, like, I miss Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, those are the worst remakes we've ever gotten. Shut up.
They did not do Hoenn particularly well.
No. Like, give me anything. Tell me anything is better. Tell me Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu is better. At least I know what you're looking for in a Pokemon game. I'm not even going to slight you. I'm not even going to insult you. That's just what you look for. You're not looking for what I look for. But if you're telling me you think the best thing that Diamond and Pearl is a worse remake than Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, which stole the soul out of the original games entirely and sucked it dry? No.
Huh?
No.
Benny?
No.
You know what else I really liked? I liked Magikarp Flop.
Okay, to be fair, Magikarp does flop in Brilliant Diamond, Shine, and Pearl, but I don't think he flops when he follows.
No. The Magikarp jumping game.
Oh.
You're not gonna show off my hard work and put it on the fridge?
You want me to?
Of course I want you to put it on the fridge.
I'll put it on the fridge.
But only for like 3 minutes, and then I want you to burn it.
No.
No.
Not quiet enough? Oh, yeah. The volume hasn't been quiet enough, though, right? Just confirm that for me? Okay, a little bit? Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll keep it down. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. It's hard to keep my volume down when I'm wearing these noise-canceling headphones, but they're the only way I can actually, like, really talk, because otherwise I have... Because then you'll hear the echo of my frickin' TV putting your guys' audio and the stream audio out. But, this is why Gen 6 was the worst for me. Like, here's the thing. Hot take. So, like, I say that Gen 6 is one of the worst I've ever played. In reality, because time has told, they have done better in balancing the difficulty nowadays. Like, Shield and Sword and Sun and Moon are better dealing with their new difficulty spikes. With dealing with difficulty balance than X and Y was. But that's just the first one that introduced this new whole XP share stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of not their fault.
Yeah, it's to be expected.
Like, I kid you not. You know what was the one thing I was the most excited for when X and Y was coming out? I could sit on a bench. I could sit on a bench. That was the coolest shit ever. Also, EV training was insanely easy because they made it into a mini game. Do you remember this? Do you at all remember the super training in X and Y where you had to go punch a bunch of boxing bags?
Yeah, I remember that.
I did that so much, and that was so much fun. I had fully EV'd up my Pokemon before I even got to the gym. Before I even got into the Elite Four.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I never was big on the EV training aspect of Pokemon.
No.
It was not.
Of course not, because it's not fun usually. You have to face this. You have to go find in the wild the same kind of Pokemon over and over again until you basically face them like 100 times. But in this case, all you had to do was play a mini game.
I remember
maybe
this.
Like 40 times, which was a lot more fun. I loved that.
Me more. Do you want me to give you the flower crown or nah?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You don't need a flower crown.
But and the other thing about X and Y is it had fun mini games. The world looked really nice. Like a lot of the places looked really nice. A lot of the buildings, a lot of the towns. I could sit on benches immediately. It cannot get less than 5 out of 10 because I can sit on benches.
One of the things I actually really liked about X and Y was the berry farm. I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time there. I don't think I spent a lot of time there, but I liked it. But I also really like farming games as a general.
Why is someone following me on Twitch?
Yeah. Also,
I think it might be me.
It's not you.
Is it not?
Someone just started following me, and I'm like, Am I streaming you right now? Am I hosting you?
You might be.
I might be.
Because I think you auto-host.
I might auto-host you. Someone followed me and I just got really confused because to my knowledge, I haven't done anything worth following.
But yeah. Oh, also, I actually didn't like too many. I got attached. I did actually like the story of X and Y too. Plus, I got, I have a soft spot for the rival characters as well as like the player characters. I will tell you right now, I almost read as many if there was so much fanfic of X and Y too, like there was a lot. People loved X and Y. There was a lot of fanfiction about that, especially about the female trainer and the professor.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Professor was a dilf.
I only looked for Ferris wheel shipping, which was anytime either of the main characters was within. Actually, that's not true. What was the male rival's name? He became a gym leader in number 2, I think.
Sharon.
Yeah. I also shipped them with the main character.
Yeah. I read Sharon with the main girl a lot. I also just got to read a fan fiction that was just about the main girl just having. I think it was leading to N and her as a pairing, but it was just a full gritty. Why are you doing this? And my Pokemon have died thanks to this. And it's just like it was a very gritty take. But my favorite thing was Black and White 2's female protagonist, shipping her with the rival of that game. Like, that was my favorite thing. Like, absolutely, without question. As well as the fact, you guys didn't play Black and White 2, so you actually don't know this. Part of the post-game is you actually start going out with a TV celebrity. Literally, one of the mechanics is you start dating. If you're the guy, you date this small little, like, you date this girl who's, like, they both are, like, TV celebrities. I think they have, like, their own talk shows or something. Or they're actors.
Yeah.
You date her. Let me see if I can search them up. And the thing is like, this was an actual thing that you did by going on more dates. They would give you Pokemon as gifts that you couldn't get in other ways. Rare Pokemon.
Oh my god. They were sugar daddies.
They were? No.
No, they were sugar daddies.
Okay, but there was real chemistry going on. Like, you guys were having dates. This was the dating sim part.
Oh my god.
So, I'm actually going to send you the image. If you were the male protagonist, I'm going to send this to your Discord, Many Minds of Vienna.
Are you sure you should have blurted that?
It's fine. Don't pay attention to it. It didn't happen.
I did not say the 3 numbers on the back. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
It's literally the same as your Twitch. All I know is you have a Discord that has that name on it.
Shush. Just shush. Stop mentioning it. Continue.
Okay, so if you were the male trainer, you dated this girl.
Okay. That's a very kawaii desu.
Okay, yes, but here's the thing. You know me. I'm now ace, but I still very much lean towards the straight things, although I do like my big sweaty men in wrestling sometimes.
As you do. You have always.
Yes.
I know at least one person in chat who agrees with you.
That's, by the way, her name is Yancy. She's fantastic.
Yancy.
Yep, Yancy or Yancy.
Oh my
That's
god.
who you date, and she gives you Pokemon like Spiritomb and Togepi.
Ooh.
And you guys go on dates extensively. Like, I'm not kidding. You guys go, like, I have literally the list. Nimbasa City, Driftvale City, Lentimus Town, Mistralton City, Undella Town, Lucanosa Town, Route 5, Route 6, Route 7, Route 9, Route 11, Route 12, Route 13, Route 14, Route 16. This is like 15 different date spots.
Jeez.
Oh, by the way, that's Yancey's civilian form.
Oh no. They have a final form!
Yes,
Okay, so let's see here.
Yancy, oh, that's the Japanese name. In the English, she's just called Nancy.
Ah.
But,
I mean, I would not mind dating a character named Yancy.
her name... But anyways...
I'm sorry, that's a Markiplier reference.
Yeah, but she's... Okay, yeah, it's confirmed. Like, she and the male counterpart are celebrity idols on the X-Transceiver. This is her celebrity / final form. This is what she looks like. And by the way, this is the dynamic. At all times, they're hiding this from you. You don't act... The player character you play as hasn't been explicitly told and therefore doesn't know you're dating a celebrity.
Aww. That's
Look at
adorable.
her.
That's
Here's the thing. You know where I lean. You know I lean like 90% of the time more straight.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I know you as well as I used to anymore.
Here's the thing. I passed over this girl pretty easily because I was just like, hello, Curtis.
Her name is Curtis now.
No. His name is Curtis.
Can you send me these pictures here?
Here's the thing. I wanted Curtis to take me out to dinner much more than Yancy. And by the way, Curtis is his Japanese name. He's known as Christoph as well. Curtis or Chris? It's Curtis. Let me show you this boy. Let me show you this beautiful looking twink. I forgot N existed. I was like my relationship with N is done. Curtis is my new husband.
I'm sorry, you cannot leave. Sorry, that's not an option, Cameron.
Okay, but hear me out, okay? Look at the guy. I know he's not as good as N, but look at him. He is at least an 8 out of 10.
Well, I mean, I would look at him, but you haven't really shown him, so.
Look
I
at
haven't
this
seen
guy.
either of these people.
Can you send them to Az? I am like. Why is this so difficult?
I will send to Az.
Please do.
Okay, Az.
I hate this. I've given up.
So Az, I'm going to just. So yeah, if you chose the female trainer, who is.
I have yet to see the final form of this Curtis, so I'm reserving judgment right now.
Okay, but first I need to recopy and paste so that Azzy can say, Azzy!
Yo!
First of all, actually, I like this fan art. This looks nice.
Hog.
Are you just looking at the thing?
So this is Yancy in her, I'm hiding the fact I'm a celebrity from you. If you picked the male trainer, you date this girl.
Okay.
Oh shit, I messed up my names.
Powerful. They need to feel appreciated. The gods.
The gods.
You see, she's hiding the fact that she's actually the X-Transceiver celebrity idol.
Uh-huh.
We're waiting for you to show the thing, Cameron.
Yeah, waiting for you.
Oh wait, I get it. So
because you're on speaker.
Yes. So here's the thing. Yancy here. Yancy is her real name. I just figured it out. Yancy is hiding the fact that she's actually famous celebrity transceiver idol Nancy.
Okay.
And this is Nancy.
Okay.
I mean, if I was a celebrity, I'd probably hide my identity too. Like.
You see, now Azzy, once again, I usually lean all the way to the girls, but I completely said, forget Yancy, I got Curtis.
Question, when did you
start off question, what color is his hair?
Secondary question for later interest.
It's like a greenish blonde.
Okay. You may show that. You may show now.
If they're not white haired, therefore she doesn't like them. Or they don't like them.
That's Curtis. That is the man of my dreams. But he is hiding the fact that he is actually famous ex-transceiver celebrity Christoph.
And you're sending this to both of us, right?
I am. Here he is. Famous ex-transceiver idol Christoph.
Okay. Alright. My takes from this are I prefer the male version that is Christoph, but I prefer Yancey overall. In Yancey form specifically.
Really? You like Yancey's civilian form?
Yeah.
I mean, Yancey's civilian form's pretty dope.
Yep. Also, Vienna.
Uh-oh. I'm getting...
That is... Yeah, no. Like Yancey's just adorable. Like, for one, I think she's, like, canonically 5'1".
Oh, that's it. I just have a thing for short people. Fuck! No! Why is it always the short people? They're always the ones.
Listen. I will dox myself right here.
No.
Part of the reason why I love Black and White 2 so much is because I literally saw the female trainer for Black and White 2, and I'm like, oh my god. I have I'm having
You okay?
I'm just my brain is like a high school kid was like, oh my god, this is the hottest girl that Pokemon has ever let me play.
Oh boy. I mean,
why am I being looked at?
I love her.
She's very cute. I agree with this.
Rosa. This is Rosa.
I know.
I've seen them on Tumblr before.
Well, of course you have. They gained a lot of attention everywhere. And I do mean everywhere. Popularity has not diminished.
I will stab you. Do you not see the little sword by my name? I will stab you.
Sorry, Az is being upset because Az is short.
She has a lot of saucy content.
How tall are you?
Enough.
How tall are you?
I am tall enough.
How tall?
Enough.
Ashley, aren't you like 5'4"?
Thank you.
I thought
yes, definitely. 100%.
5'2"? So what you're saying is you could get your wife to cosplay as Yancey.
I can get my wife to cosplay anything, but honestly, I don't know. She might be they might be mistaken as a child if I get them to cosplay. It's not Halloween this year, kid. It's not Halloween at this point in time in the year, child.
So nice to meet you.
And yes, I'm aware I need to sleep with one eye open. You don't need to type it out.
I can't stop singing this bloody tune.
Yes, but no, Christoph, my lord. Oh, this is a man.
I don't disagrry with the fact he's cute. Okay? I will absolutely say that right now. I'm telling you, like, I prefer how he looks when he's famous to Hat Boy.
Yep.
That looks kind of strange, but I have a preference for Yancey.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair. I revealed she was short. There was no turning back. But also, that's just one of my favorite things. It's just... That's one of my, that's just like, if there were two fan fictions I was reading about, it was shipping Curtis and Rosa, or Rosa and Hugh. Oh yeah, I never showed you Hugh.
I think I remember what he looks like.
Who?
He is
The male lead for Pokemon Black and White 2.
Don't they look like a nerd?
No. No, it's not. Look at this edgy boy. Look at how hot he is.
Wait, is this the rival for Black and White 2?
Show me edgy boy.
Make sure you send to.
I have never seen this person in my life.
That's because you never played Black and White 2.
Yeah, but if they were really hot, they'd become a Tumblr sexy man.
You know, you're right. Not everyone can become a Tumblr sexy man. This guy's just too generic for that. Too generically, like...
He reminds me of Sasuke Uchiha, and therefore I hate him.
Really? He reminded me of Naruto!
No!
And you know what? You know what's behind this really gruff-looking kid? I expected he'd be an smart asshole. I expected he'd be what Beta is right today. You know what he actually is? He's a complete... He's just a completely devoted bigger brother. He chases after He chases after Team Plasma for the sheer sake of just... trying to get his sister's life part back. He is such a good, wholesome boy. Love him.
You know, it'd be so much easier to pull apart this from the wrong angle. Oh, hey, at least he's wholesome.
Yeah. And then, yeah, of course, like, I was just consuming anything that was Rosa because, well, look at her.
That's fair.
You know what? Because, you know, there's just... It was May all over again, and it was literally because of... a huge part of it is the fact that this is the first female character that Pokemon put with an actual, like, very prominent set of melons, even at that age, since May.
Melons.
And here's the thing, they figured out that trying to put that on characters that we're supposed to assume is around 10 to 13 is a mistake. They figured that out. You know why? They've done that. Twice they did that, with Rosa and with May. And do you know what happened?
Not safe for work.
Oh, like no tomorrow. To this day, May from Hoenn is, especially her original Ruby design, well, all of her designs actually, is still considered possibly one of the most R34 characters in existence.
I mean, there's also May, to be fair. Or not May, fucking, Misty!
No, she beats out Misty.
Does she?
Apparently.
Well, shit. Good job, girl.
She got, or at least she got up there with Misty. Like, let me just look this up now. Let's just, this is one way to kind of figure it out. So, May.
Okay.
Let's see. May, Pokemon, how many do we get?
There should be a... I don't know what you're looking up on. Are you looking up things on Pornhub?
I'm looking up R34. Okay. Okay. So there's her.
You know what? I turned something off and I shouldn't have. I forgot I turned it back on.
So, yeah, that number. What's Misty got?
Bed, I'm in your Twitch chat, bum ba bum. He's just doing my bum ba dum bum bum.
You okay there, sweetie pie?
That's social. Doesn't mean I can't play with it. Anyway, he moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, whoa.
I feel like I've.
Your new boyfriend a tush tart.
Woo!
So just. Oh man, they're actually dead even. They're almost dead even. Misty has slightly more.
See, I wasn't actually surprised about that because I was aware there is a rather large amount of May porn or Misty porn in the internet, so.
Wait, actually, there's a lot of. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see, May Pokemon.
Also, Az has made a very good point. We're talking a lot about Pokemon on a Minecraft YouTuber stream. Our Minecraft VTuber stream.
Actually,
that's okay though.
Right. Steve.
Can I be quick away from insane?
So, according to this Sonic,
I'm gonna make another one on me when I'm having.
Oh, my God.
And I'm in your Twitch chat, dun 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 dun. He's just dun 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 dun. Oh, he's got social skills.
Alright, and the final one to look up is...
Anyway, the most he moves bloody quick. Oh, whoa. Your new boyfriend's a
Jesus. So, only slightly behind May is Rosa.
Oh?
Actually, no. Rosa's got a fair bit. Is actually... Oh? Yes. Yes. No, actually, she's a bit far behind, but she still has a lot. A lot. Although this is...
You alright there, buddy?
Nah, I'm fine.
That was what I asked, so you didn't need to respond now, but okay.
Alright. But yeah, no. So, yeah, those three are some popular characters, at least. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, they actually didn't learn this lesson. After Rosa, they decided to give it one more go at letting female Pokemon characters hit puberty just a bit earlier than some others. And that was in X and Y, with Serena.
Oof.
And guess what happened with Serena?
I don't want to guess.
I don't think we need to guess, honestly.
You're right, you don't too. But he actually, here's the thing.
I like that you gave him a little strap. It's hilarious.
Why is the strap hilarious?
Strap is hilarious.
I wanted to put this strap on in the little when I did your Minecraft skin, but I like it.
I'm saying it's great.
I'm proud of the fan base not going nearly the same levels as the other three. I'm proud of them. She's not nearly as loaded as the other three, not even halfway there.
Good.
Which is good, because you know why?
It's gonna change when the fandom grows up.
I'd like to point out that you are on stream right now.
I know.
Okay,
yep,
making sure.
This is my life.
I've been avoiding certain words.
You haven't said the S word. I've sworn like 5 times.
No, actually, I can now talk about a much more wholesome aspect.
Oh, I like wholesome.
The Pokemon anime shipping. We all know it.
Oh my god, no, not the Pokemon anime shipping.
Oh, come on, we have to talk about this shit, we do.
No, we don't.
We really don't.
Okay, so, question. When was the last time you guys watched the Pokemon anime?
I don't know, but I don't ship Ash with anyone and I never have.
Really?
Yes!
Oh, I totally shipped Ash.
I absolutely did not.
Azzy, who did you ship Ash with?
This is a loaded question. No answer's gonna be correct.
No.
I'm a palette
shipper.
shipper.
There is no correct answer. This is a subjective thing where we usually take what we claim as hints from Pokemon and try to string it into a romance.
As has stated, they're a palette chipper.
So, Misty and Ash?
No, that's not palette ship.
Oh, Gary and Ash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. I did ship something. Never mind.
Come on.
I mean, like, I mean,
Come on.
to be fair to
Deanna,
the whole.
You were the one who introduced me to Yaoi. The idea that you didn't ship Ash with some boy in the series is hard to believe.
I mean, generally speaking.
To be fair, Misty legitly had a song singing that she loved Ash on the CDs that used to come out for Pokemon. I remember it. It was like one of my favorite songs. She has a song singing how much she loves him while he sleeps. There's a setup for it. It's like.
Could you find me that song?
Yeah, sure, I could totally find you the song. I know the lyrics still. I just have to cross-reference.
Yeah, because it's not in a movie.
Is it from the Pokemon first movie?
No. It's from legitly one of the episodes. But there's one other person I shipped with Ash actually. I shipped him with a Pokemon.
Was it Pikachu?
No.
Was it Gudra?
No. It's the obvious one.
Not Pikachu?
No! Did you not watch the Latios and Latios movie?
The Pokemon.
Oh.
Fucking.
Okay, but to be fair,
that...
we don't know if that was a girl or if that was Ash.
It was most definitely.
It was most definitely a Latios, and she kissed him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? Fair. Here's the thing.
He's just so flabbergasted.
Here's the thing. Back in the day, and this was because.
Okay, so I sent you Misty's song, and I also sent you one of my favorite songs right now. Before that,
I knew this was gonna be a loaded gun. This is the loaded gun topic.
No. This is not a loaded gun because
it's loaded, Cam.
It is very loaded, but we're probably not going to fire it at each other because this is something that we can actually come more together and have less hot, differing opinions on.
Besides, yeah, cause the what's your favorite Pokemon game was definitely a hot topic.
It always is. It always is. It really always is. Here's the thing. So here's the way I see it. Up until a certain point, here's the thing. I was a bit. How do I start this? I was because I grew up with Advanced Battle, the Hoenn Pokemon games.
Yeah.
I was a massive shipper of May and Ash. For many reasons. One, because as a kid, I didn't realize it, but May was one of my first cartoon crushes.
I think I remember you telling me about that.
Yes.
See, I didn't have cartoon crushes.
Oh,
unfortunately, as I got older, I went into the deep dive on May.
See, my cartoon crushes are the same ones as they were back then, and that is, I fall in love with anything that is an anti-hero or a villain. Essentially, you whip me, I'll be good.
Vienna falls for the battle.
Fair enough. So here's the thing. I was a big shipper of May and Ash, and the thing is, the fandom always will take whatever hints they can to try and put in. And a lot of times, Pokemon will put in scenes or moments just to play with the idea just for us, because sometimes they ship as well. But the thing is aside from Misty, most of the characters that we shipped with Ash are basically don't have any real hints to them or anything real in the show that goes on unless you count the movies, but the movies are their own thing. We don't talk about the movies.
Dude, Az just sent you legit proof that Misty loved Ash.
Yes, I said everyone aside from Misty.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh, that's right. There's that girl from the new stuff.
Serena is absolutely in love with Ash.
Shut. I'm getting to her. I was going to say about that. Okay. Here's the thing. Up until a certain point, I said every single character.
Wait, I'm sorry, but
say.
What is this nonsense?
Sorry, what nonsense?
Continue talking. My friend just sent me something awful.
Yeah. So, everything, up until a certain point, the only person who had a real big, possible romance going on with Ash or anything that hinted towards it was Misty. And then they gave us Serena, who from the very first episode literally went on a journey to go return Ash the handkerchief he gave her back in Pokemon Camp because she has a massive fucking crush for the kid she's seen grown up and end up on TV. This girl, Azzy, are you with me here?
What?
I was saying, up until a certain point, there was no one who really had any sort of like romantic possible connections with Ash, except Misty, until Serena came into the picture. Because Serena, from the very first episode, when she was like 6 years old, got a crush on Ash.
I hate this so much. Not you, this thing that my friend has sent me.
I watched a legit video on it. I already knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Ash had kids.
It's technically a fan theory.
It is a fan theory.
I don't care.
You're shooketh over the fact that it's a theory at all.
Yeah.
I just assumed that Latios had split into two for some reason.
Azzy,
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, Serena comes to the picture, and from straight up in the first 5 minutes of the episode, she has a canonical crush on Ash, which literally is half of the Pokemon anime just playing off of that. And she is the only character to end the... She's one of the only characters... Actually, she's the only character who has ever received a gift from Ash. And she's one of the only characters ever to have kissed Ash, and one of the only characters to do it... And the only character to do it on the anime.
Is it?
What?
None of the others have done it?
Done what?
Yes,
On
Ash?
the anime, specifically.
Hmm.
On the anime specifically, no one else has kissed Ash. And the fact of the matter is...
Except for the Pokemon.
Yeah, no, like, these days, Serena may have possibly beaten Misty as the most popular ship for Ash.
Ugh.
Possibly.
I did not like the Serena shipping. I didn't like it. I hated it. I hated it with a passion. I saw it and immediately was like, never again, and then I never watched Black and White. Or, I never watched the X and Y bits of the anime.
It's shame because it's like, that anime was almost like an end of an era in sorts, and it was one of the best animes, and like, I'm sorry, those two are, Serena's great.
Go's pretty nice. Go's pretty nice. They're funny. I like them.
Okay, let me talk about my favorite boy.
Oh, okay, good. There's no more hot takes. I'm so happy.
Oh no, this is gonna be a hot take, definitely.
Here's the thing. Here's how I usually lead into this. Serena is... It almost felt like Serena was like one of the few... Is like one of the few girls that actually had a crush on Ash, actually had a chemistry thing going on, and she's done things with Ash that no one else has. She's worn Ash's clothes.
If you say so, we'll have to believe you on that one.
Yeah.
No, she actually has.
Yeah, that's why we said we have to believe you on that one, because we haven't watched the anime, Cameron.
I know, but I'm not going to leave it to your imagination.
You're sending us pictures, aren't you?
I am sending you pics.
Of course you are. Okay, so...
This is an episode where she pretends to be Ash and uses Pikachu for a battle.
Ooh, fancy.
So, Azzy, here you are first. This is
just a sip.
Pretending to be Ash.
Doesn't matter which one. Oh, I've seen this picture before.
Yep. This is her wearing Ash's actual clothes.
Huh.
I can't believe.
I've got it too.
She's got to be one of my favorite female characters introduced on the anime. She's just fantastic. And here's the thing, after Serena, everybody was just, I don't think that they're ever going to do something like they did with Ash and Serena with that much shipping fuel actually canon. They're never going to do that again. And case in point, in Sun and Moon, they gave the Water Gym Leader especially a little crush on Ash, but not much else goes there. And here's the thing, other than those two are kind of more exceptions to the rule. Other than that, most of the time, it's been like, most of the time the Poke Girls with Dawn and May and Iris either have given, either in Iris's case, have given no hints whatsoever, or in May and Dawn's case especially, you could easily explain all of their moments of like a crush as either just fleeting or just misconstrued for the sake of just making a shipping fuel. Or rather, you could just see them as just Nintendo trying to screw with us. The main one is you could see them as just hints, but they were just trying to screw with us. And this is where I lead into Go. Because with Go, they announced that now Ash would no longer have a permanent traveling partner who would be taking over as a dual protagonist, actually focusing on catching Pokemon. That is Go's role. He wants to catch every single Pokemon, and the last Pokemon he wants to save for last.
Why are you giving yourself sunglasses?
Because I can.
Yeah, I like it. But here's the thing. With Go now in the picture, there's no longer a female traveling companion with Ash. Go is now a permanent part of the picture. Although Chloe's starting to get into the mix, but Go is now part of the picture. And here's the thing, now it focuses around two boys. And you think to yourself, listen,
oh, no.
Pokemon will give us hints about some of the girls, and then they'll give us straight crushes with some of the girls. You could chalk up Misty, May, Dawn, and Iris as just getting hints. There's no way they're going to go to that same level with Go. A boy crushing on a boy? Not a chance. And then they fucking did it.
Well then.
No, seriously. Listen.
I'm not believing you, Cameron.
I know. Here's the thing. Go has blushed more times for Ash in the first 10 episodes than Serena did.
Oh no.
In fact, there is moments about this show where there is no straight explanation for Go.
Is there ever a straight explanation for anything?
Yes.
Like a real straight explanation, Cameron?
Unfortunately, yes. There usually is for a lot of things.
No, that's not true. You're lying to me again. How dare you?
Unfortunately, I'm not lying. I'm speaking what I truly believe.
What?
Oh fuck, I fucked it up. I got it on the wrong layer. Sorry, continue.
Alright, so...
But no.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna give you this video at a timestamp.
Oh, no, not videos and a timestamp, Cameron.
Nope, I gotta do this.
Yeah, except they're busy right now.
I'm trying to draw.
They're trying to draw. They're legitly streaming. They're streaming.
Right, I'll give it to Azzy.
I'm not gonna watch it. Can't
Well,
you tell?
anyway.
I'm taking my job as moderator very seriously.
No, you're not. You're drawing.
No, I'm not. Do you see anything on this paper? I think not.
I don't know. I don't believe you. I want this. And I want it here. I want to put it here. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Then I want
in the screen. I'm half human and half machine.
Excellent. I love what you're doing there.
And then I also want this.
What are you doing?
Oh, this actually did what I wanted it to do. Fuck, I didn't expect that.
Anyways, yeah, they gave Go an actual Sundari. They gave Go a fantastic moment, and he's got an actual crush on Ash, and I love every second of it. Go is now one of my favorite frickin' characters to ship Ash with now. He's one of my new favorites. I'd say in order it goes May, because I realize that's mostly just my hot childhood, but god damn it, it's so much fun and I'll still do it.
You'll never let it go as long as you live?
No, I'll never let it give me up. I'll never let it
No, don't you dare!
No. Vienna, when you move around, your monster moves.
Yeah, it's because it's on my tits and not in my hands.
Hilarious. Whenever you move your head, the bottom of it goes whoop.
Yeah.
I should have pinned the hold on, I can change this.
Yeah, so third is May, second is Go, and number 1 is Serena. Because Serena is just great.
Oh, Vienna, did you see, Vienna? I figured out something about being a mod.
Oh.
Look. You see this? It keeps track of messages, the amount of times you've been timed out, the amount of times you've been banned, and it gives you a little section to make comments so the other mods can see.
Oh no.
I have too much power.
I have given you too much power. This is true. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I do love it. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, before I was triggered.
Triggered by what exactly?
Before you were shooketh.
Shooketh.
I was shooketh by Pokemon opinions that did not match my own. I love Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and no one will tell me that it's bad, because it's great and I love it, and no one will tell me otherwise.
Dude, you have been helping me with free content for like the last hour we've been talking. I'm okay with it.
It's true, you called like an hour ago.
So I don't actually mind. It means I get to focus on not talking, which is great.
Yep.
Now where's the...
So yeah, words escaped me. I also got to talk about Go again, which is my favorite thing. Bye, Starlit Winter!
That is our friend Benny, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Danny. Bye. Even though you'll hear this like 60 seconds after you've left. But yeah, I was actually working on my own little, like, BC Pokemon project, the same one I got you to draw that little deer for.
I remember that.
Everybody loves the design for the deer.
Oh, so you've shown other people. Oh, that's...
Well, of course. People wanted to know what their starter looked like.
Well, that's terrifying to know, but thank you.
You've only gotten one criticism.
I will take it with a grain of salt, but okay.
You've only gotten one. I forget how exactly it was said. But let me just... I need to take a look at the art again, because I remember what it was. I just need to make sure that I'm looking at this properly. It was very constructive. It was from my DM, Jeremy, who you can always trust to...
Yeah, I know that with that particular Pokemon, I struggled a little, because I was like, I didn't want to make it look just like a deer, but, like, I didn't want it to look like an animal specifically. Well, I wanted it to look like an animal, but I didn't want it to look like a carbon copy of a moose.
Yeah. No, that's one of the challenges. The only thing that they said is that the kind of eyes you gave were kind of like beads with a little gloss of light in it.
Yeah, which was something I ended up taking from various other designs of Pokemon. Like, Pikachu has eyes that are similar to that. So do Piplups. There were a lot of other instances where that design choice had been implemented in previous games. So I was like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's
therefore this is an okay decision. So that's why I ended up doing it.
Yeah, Jeremy himself thought that he would have liked a bit more of an actually defined eye, but that was the only thing. And that was like, otherwise he said it was fantastic.
Welcome, everyone!
And that was just a personal preference thing, he admitted straight up.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad that the people you showed it to really liked it. Honestly, I wish I had gotten to draw more of them before, whatchamacallit. Like, I know I'll get to do more of them. I'm excited to draw more of them later.
Yep, and I haven't given you any of the other ones because it's just like, I have to pay you to do so, and I was just like, do I have the money?
Yeah, I know.
And the worst part is I have a film job. I'm loaded as all hell, but somehow I end up spending it before I think, should I do this now?
Dude.
Also, I started it out.
Yeah?
If I were to get you to draw 151 Pokemon, I would have spent over $4,000 in your commissions.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
With the prices that you set.
I might change those for you later. Not going up, going down.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea?
No, you gave me very fair pricing. It's just I'm asking for a lot of drawings.
Alright.
It's just the sake that at that kind of quantity, you cannot avoid that kind of price tag. I mean, hell, even if you charged me like $5 a pop, that would still be expensive, because that's 5...
It's still like $500.
1 times 151 Pokemon. That's still about, okay, $800.
Yeah.
But that's just completely unfair. Because, like, 30 was based on the idea that it was, like, the commission price you gave me was based on how much it would take you per hour, and you'd still get...
Yeah, I remember that.
And even then, you're technically... If those drawings took you 2 hours, then you were making, like, minimum wage. Slightly less than that.
Artists' jobs are kind of difficult to price for, because... I can't even explain it, and I can just say that it's difficult to price for it.
It is, because you have to make sure it's actually fair, because artists, a very well-experienced artist giving actual commissions generally wants to be making a heck of a lot more than they would working at a burger shack.
Yes.
A heck of a lot more.
Yeah, and I
the
also...
idea was, like, you'd hope for something like you'd essentially be making something along the lines of $25 an hour for your art.
Yeah, but at the same time, you also have to be aware that most of the people commissioning, you have to be aware of the audience that you kind of want to commission for and their pay range.
Yep, which at that point you have to also consider, like, it is never a good idea to compare your art, but it's a question of what do you think your art is currently worth, and how much effort into what kind of effort into art translates into price. It's like you could just make line arts or just scrub away details.
Yep. Like, I know, when I did commissions for our friend Benny, which was the Starlit Winter person, because he commissioned me to do some work pieces for him, that were full body sketches. I had to cut some corners there, but I actually ended up making it up to him because I ended up, giving him colored pictures instead of non-colored pictures like, he wanted. But it was that sort of thing. I was trying out a new sketch style in order to make things quality keep up with the quantity that I wanted to do. Which is difficult, to say the least, when you're trying to do stuff like that.
Alright, so...
Anyway, that's besides the point, though.
See, Otter Legendary. Well, I can just put that there.
But I'm glad that that's the only criticism you've heard for the design so far.
No, everybody else just fucking loves it.
You okay there, sweetie pie? Phobia. Phobia.
I'm pretty pog.
That's good.
Alright, so yeah, so what I decided to do is I'm trying to just put down all of the Pokemon concepts I've come up with and see how much of a Pokedex I've made. I'm still I got distracted from it greatly, but I'm working on it right now, and let's see.
Okay, before you continue on with this, I need to ask Az some questions since this is
Go for it, because I'm going to stay silent for a bit.
their model, so need more. I don't know if you've caught up with the chat, because I know there's some delay when it comes to that.
What do you mean chat?
Or with the stream, I mean. But what do you think of the model so far?
I feel like
The body's too long?
No. I feel like this is too short.
Well, I do plan on adding some eyebrows to them.
That might help.
But the eyebrows are mostly going to look like... I haven't decided if they're actually going to be white yet. I know I wanted to add them last. Wait, that's the wrong... But I see what you mean. Oh, I hate that. So I will fix that real quick here. I still have... me more.
Yeah?
I love you very much. But I'm finding it very difficult to focus on what I'm saying when you're talking. And I am sorry. I like listening to you talk. It just... brain, say no. No talk. Just listen. Okay, can you listen? Did we answer the question about whether or not you actually wanted a flower crown in this?
That was the first thing you asked me, and I said that I did.
Okay.
I thought in my head of maybe saying, like, let's see what it looks like if we actually, like, check it out, but where it stands, technically, I don't need flower crown. Just, like, even my sprite that you made, like, I have two forms. I have one with a flower crown and one without a flower crown. Like, not 100% necessary.
Okay. The next little bit of question I have is specifically meant for, the actual level of finish that you want. I haven't done the mouth yet because mouths are complicated. But I wanted to know what kind of finish you want. Like, I have done fully, for my VTuber, I ended up doing, like, fully shaded things. I have a bunch of shading in my hair. I have a bunch of highlights in my hair. I've got this, that, and the other thing. I plan on adding blush for you regardless. But I wasn't sure what kind of shading you wanted to do. Do you want me to just do simple shading? Do you want cell shading? Like...
I don't really care. What do you want to do? Whatever you think looks.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this off for a second here because I need to stand.
What happens if you stand?
Death.
You stand and it's not on?
If I stand, because it's calibrated to your face. So when you move out of the way of an area that it's calibrated to go to, funky things happen.
Kind of funky.
I don't... You know how you saw my thing freak out a little bit?
Huh?
Things like that.
Ugh.
So, so if I need to stand or move anything serious, that's why when I was having technical difficulties, I turned it off. Brain. That's why I'm turning it off now. Oh. Oh God. My brain off. So you've answered me the question about the shading. And you've answered me the question about the flower crown. Was there anything else I needed to ask you? Do you know?
Why would I know what you needed to ask me?
I know Mouth was coming after.
Okay, yeah, that's how it's been in it. Insert one row of oh wait, no. That's wrong. Delete row. I spelled snake wrong. The N is a B.
Oh no.
Alright, insert one row. Insert one row above.
Okay, I think then that's all I need to do.
Insert one row above.
I just need to add that. Okay. Ooh, here's another question. Technically, I'm trying to only stream for 2 hours-ish. Do you think I should stream for another hour?
Choice.
I think I will, just because I want to.
Okay.
Also, I really do love this little VTuber thing. It's kind of cute. Alright, so I don't need... Because I need to look at this. I'm sorry I made your cheeks a little wider in this one, by the way. And not as wide here. I can change that in a second here. So we're gonna merge that layer.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here and we're gonna multiply.
I'm surprised we never actually just switched me over to Discord.
I was surprised you called on the phone at all.
It's because I didn't answer Discord.
Yep.
It was my fault entirely.
Well, it's because it's on Do Not Disturb, which of course you didn't hear it, but I was so triggered, I was so shooketh, I had to stop Azzy.
I'm just spewing hot takes. I'm sorry, okay?
I have zero regrets.
You fell for her trap. Their trap.
Nah. It's what happens. We're two very different enjoyers of Pokemon. I haven't even tried the new Pokemon Snap. I did love the old one.
I love the old one too. I never even owned a Nintendo 64, but I own Pokemon Snap. Like, I own the game cartridge because when the Nintendo 64 was going obsolete, my cousins owned it, and I was like, "May I has?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, I guess. I won't play it." And I had it for like 10,000 bazillion years. I don't know where it is now, but I think it's in a drawer somewhere. Unless Vienna threw it out.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did either.
I hope I didn't.
But like, whenever a game system comes out that has Pokemon Snap on it, you know, like the Wii, it was on the Wii for a bit. I have it for the Wii. Like, it is legitly my favorite game.
Alright, and then finally,
You good there, Cam?
I think I've come up with the more finalized list of all the Pokemon I've come up with so far.
Ah, I take it you're sending it.
Well, it's actually just a rough, I've just said Stout, Badger, just Pokemon I'm basing off of, because I'm trying to think of how many ideas have collectively been come up with, both from me and everyone else I've asked, to make a Pokedex, because I don't want to just make 90 Pokemon and just call it quits. I want to make a really big Pokedex.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that when you first came over with the idea. It was something that was important to you. Okay. I don't need that. And different colors.
Yep. Alright. Okay, and
I'm gonna delete this.
it's funny how Torterra could be considered a legendary in some countries.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna delete that now. And we're gonna rename everything.
So, alright, so with all of the ideas I've currently come up with... Oh, I missed one.
There's nothing wrong with missing one.
Oh no, it fills it up more. Okay. So, I think that's everyone that's been come up with. That we came up with so far. We need to make some...
You alright there, sweetie?
How to talk to your husband.
No!
I want to make a joke about how I lost that opportunity a long time ago, but
Crap. Oh, shit. Which... Oh, it's for the top tippy hair. Mother... Fuck!
Alright, so I think that's all the ideas we've had so far. Okay, putting every rough idea, so far there is a potential 71 Pokemon made.
Jesus.
Or 71 Pokemon ideas for a Pokedex.
Ow.
Now the problem is I need to at least double that. Or at least I need, I'll say 120 and I'll probably be happy. But if I can get 142, I'll be happy too, because I want to make this a full thing. Like, I know Pokemon's policy these days is, like, if you look at the last couple of gens, I also need to remember that this will also include regional variants.
Oof.
Regional variants of Pokemon need to be included into the same Pokedex because these days that's what the Pokemon games do. It's too hard to create another 151 Pokemon. That's what Black and White did, and it's the last time we'll ever see that happen.
Yeah.
They're running low on ideas. It takes a lot to come up with ideas. Although I do love that Galar gave me a elephant made out of copper. I love it.
That's fair.
The thing about Pokemon is you just have to let whimsy take over. Whatever silly idea comes to your mind, it works. It's not stupid. It's just like, for example, one of the things I realized.
Green Moose.
Pokemon made a weasel that has, in its biology, it has a life vest on.
Yep.
You know that I'm talking about Floatzel, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that exists. That's just part of the thing.
I mean, I'm surprised you went with. Because, the pack rat evolution, doesn't it? Watchhound? Watchhound?
The stripes on its torso all resemble that of a high-vis vest.
Yeah.
It's just part of the designs. You can do anything with these Pokemon.
Yep. That's not. We're starting to hit that point of looking good. V. What happened here? Okay.
Alright. So yeah, that's all of the ideas for Pokemon currently. I gotta make some more. And something I gotta remember is I've made a lot of Pokemon here, and I need to make sure that a good chunk of the Pokemon I create aren't just totally 100% like animals in a sense.
Yeah.
Just because, like, one of the motifs I'm going for, Say that again, because you have to be. The professor that I'm making in this one, she specifically studies how Pokemon, through the case of natural selection evolution, have come more and more to mimic human things. Like, think about the fact there's a Pokemon like Voltorb exists.
Yeah.
In fact, now we know, thanks to Pokemon Arceus, Voltorb existed well in ancient times.
I do remember that.
They gave us our first grass/electric type, and it's Voltorb and Electrode, and I love it.
Oh.
I like to imagine Voltorb came first, and the first person to make a Pokeball was like, hee, I'm gonna kill so many people with this.
So, what you're saying is we now... Wait, that's right. As you just made me realize. Pokemon's version of the chicken or the egg. The Pokeball or the Voltorb?
Technically speaking, the Voltorb came first.
Do we know that?
Yes.
Do we?
Yeah.
They didn't say that.
I thought it was pretty universal that Pokeballs used to look a lot different. But then again, Cameron has a very specific thing about not talking about the movies, so...
Well, yeah, no, I remember what you're saying. Even in Pokemon Forever, Pokeballs look different, but they were still made and a working thing. They just had, like, a timer.
No. But they didn't look like the Pokeballs that we have today. They're not red and white.
No, but the functional part of them still existed.
But they didn't look the same, is the point. Therefore, the Voltorb came first. And whoever chose the color theory...
Okay, but that doesn't work, because I'm talking about what came first. The Pokeball technology... Okay, I am talking about the look. The Pokeball technology or the Voltorb?
Isn't that answer still the Voltorb? Because in ancient times, I think people used to communicate with Pokemon rather than command them, and Voltorb's been around for a long while.
Yeah,
and
the interesting thing is, if Voltorb existed, and if we're going by the movie of Pokemon Forever where Oak had an old version of a Pokeball, then that means that the original Pokeballs, since they didn't have the same red and white, weren't based off of Voltorb. So technically, you just proved that the Pokeball came first.
I'm confused now, what?
You see? Giant philosophical debate.
How did I prove that the Pokeball came first?
Because you proved that the actual Pokeball with the coloring of Voltorb didn't come until was not the first Pokeball.
Yeah.
Which means
even
came before Voltorb.
I'm sorry. How does that equate there? Even Acorn technology existed, because that was originally how Pokeballs were made.
Yes.
But
yes.
But
if they were made with
hold on though. Hold on. That is at least 80 years in the past, though. What we consider for Oak. The Hisan region is much older than that, right?
Yes.
How old is that?
It's like hundreds, if not 1,000.
So therefore, the Voltorb. What?
Yes. Don't you know?
Dude, I haven't really. I fucking haven't seen anything for the Sand region. Okay.
They have some way of capturing Pokemon inside balls. Therefore, Pokeballs existed while we're seeing those Voltorbs. And if those Pokeballs don't look like Voltorbs, then it's very likely that the Pokeball came first.
I'm confused. I heard. You know what? We're stopping this conversation right now. Mostly because I'm hurting my brain trying to think about this, because I haven't slept very much today.
I'm stopping this conversation because I think I've been up for 6 hours and I woke up to my alarms. I've been up for like 8 hours and I haven't eaten anything.
Okay.
Premarital eye contact is a sin.
Premarital eye contact? Fuck. Am I a slut?
Yes.
No! Alright, well, if you haven't eaten, you should go and eat, okay? You've been on the phone for like 2 hours.
I'm just getting my food.
Am I hanging up on you, Cameron?
I'm just getting my stuff.
No worries.
Did you hang up on me? No, you didn't. Okay. I'm just getting some food.
I wasn't sure whether or not you wanted me to hang up, if that was your way of saying goodbye.
He's built wrong. I apologize. Vienna.
Oh no.
He's just built differently. He's built wrong.
Oh dear.
Until you came along. Something new.
Since our dearest Cameron has gone to retrieve food. Fruit.
As you said.
Fruit. Anyway, fruit aside, do you want to talk a little bit more about the Minecraft lore, since we're free to go back to that conversation now that we've stopped talking about Pokemon?
The Pokemon conversation is finally.
Oh my god, it's over. It's finally over.
Nice. Wanted more.
So, we have a couple things here with the lore, now that I've had some time to properly digest. I'm going to consider things specifically. For the Blaze specifically, Blaze don't take kindly to intruders, whether that's, and because of their loyalty to their home area, they aren't particularly fond of visitors. Therefore, they attack anyone on sight, even if it's a blue blood that they don't recognize, because they don't know if it's rather a noble or a trying to take over their home. Because that would probably mean death for them.
You should also consider the likelihood of someone else plays. Oh.
Blaze don't particularly enjoy leaving their homes. The ones that do are the weird ones.
You're weird.
Yeah.
You're weird. I've been seeing a lot of these types of drawings around lately.
Bite the tail.
Bite the tail.
So, even if we have other people in the world who spawn as a blaze, they're most likely going to be the weird ones who don't view the same, who aren't treated the same way as other blaze. And then as well, back to the original reason we started this particular questioning, which was essentially why some things look like chickens, why some things look like spiders, fish.
Well, we've already stated specifically that chickens are,
Chickens? Yeah, they're directly correlated and related. So my guess is that we've also dictated that there's a lot of energies and soul energies, right?
No.
Yes.
You say we.
I have. Souls power a lot of different things. That's why phantoms don't like soul sand. They'll get sucked right back into it and then... Also, I kind of want to play with the idea that Phantom Origins actually just cannot die. They get the memory thing, everybody else gets 3 lives. After you've run through the 3 lives, you're relegated to being a phantom for the rest of forever.
Ew, I don't want to be a phantom.
And you slowly lose your memories.
If I die, I'm staying dead.
You know, we've already discussed, though, as well. Only deaths that are done in the canon count.
I hear we've already discussed this, and I translate it to, I've already told you, Azzy, this is how it works. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right. Why you silent, Deanna? Why? Nothing to say?
I'm confused because of one reason and one reason only. Why are you pointing at me? Because I'm not the only one being quiet, and I was also the one who was like, we discussed this, Azzy.
Which actually means you told Azzy, this is how it works. Which Azzy is laughing at, so it tells me that's true. That is how it is.
I'm sorry. Which part of the conversation did you hear? What part? When did I say this is where it works? I've completely forgotten most of my things because I'm a goldfish. I'm worse than a goldfish. Goldfish hold on to 3 months of their memories at least.
Actually, 15 seconds.
No,
it's 3 months.
Ah.
That's a misconception.
Yeah, the 3 seconds is the wives' tale.
I said 15 seconds, not 3 seconds.
It's still a wives' tale. Old wives' tale. Not true. Not true in the slightest.
So yeah, what part of the conversation did you hear, Cameron?
It's one of those great things.
Mer? I'm confused.
Confused what?
I'm confused.
It's okay to be confused.
I'm more confused. But alright, potato, why the fuck is this not working?
Smart! Anarchy! Flip the table! Ah!
So what did you end up eating?
My friend.
Mon ami? Mon ami. Mi amigo. Mi amigo!
Oh.
What? I'm confused. Are you laughing because I got my Spanish and my French confuzzled?
Sure.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I hate it when you do this to me. Just tell me why I'm being dumb. I just wanna know.
Huh. Getting a lot of recommendations from the book about Pokemon trading card game.
Ooh. I think I've tried to play the Pokemon training card game like once or twice. I know I tried to play it with you as.
What?
The Pokemon trading card game.
I play sometimes online.
As plays the Pokemon trading card game. What are you eating?
What?
What are you eating?
Cereal.
Oh. That's a normal answer. I don't know what I expected.
I'm eating cereal at 5:30 p.m. That's not quite normal.
I mean, it's not?
Not usually. My mom's already making dinner and I am just having breakfast right now.
I'm sorry, I don't see how this isn't normal, so... but I also have a trash eating schedule, so... Ugh. So it could be just me. But, me more. Back to the conversation at hand, because I'm not stopping this conversation just because Cam's here. Nope. No. Strong no.
Pokeballs came first?
Fucking we're off that conversation!
But though?
That's also not the conversation! Nobody knows.
Yana is acting very unpog right now.
I hate you.
Yeah, very unpog. Can we talk about
No! You're banned. 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 No! I hate this. I hate it so much. There is nothing more in this life that I hate more than this. Right here. Right now.
Hey, can we talk about memes?
The Maymays?
Az doesn't want to talk about lore with me, so I don't see why not.
Here's the thing. You guys remember what was the game that I said I started playing?
Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes. I have been playing the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with the expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven Sword, matching up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime.
Okay.
See, except you cannot play the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven Sword expansion up to level 60 for free with no restricted playtime, because the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with the expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven Sword expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime, has been removed from all stores.
Why? I swear to God, if you say that name again, I'm gonna kill you.
What, you mean the critically acclaimed
No!
Final Fantasy 14 with the expanded trial, where you can play the entirety of the Road Reborn and the award-winning Heavy Sword expansion up to level 60 for free? I mean, for free with no restriction on playtime.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Get out of my chat. Go away.
Get out of your cat. How did I get in your cat?
That was not what I said.
So, the game released a new expansion recently, and the problem with it is congestion got so ungodly high that the servers could not take it. And the only way to currently help alleviate the situation was to literally stop people from buying the game and playing it.
Well, that's disappointing.
Until they can get some new server upgrades, which they did have planned back in 2019, except COVID hit, and shortages on anything involving computer parts came into play.
Vienna, I broke Tumblr.
Oh, what happened there?
I broke it.
Yeah, I mean, shortages for computer parts, though, have been happening for a long while now.
Yeah, well, it's also actually, from my understanding, it's also partly due to the fact that vaccines are in such a high demand, because part of the manufacturing process of vaccine involves a lot of silicone, and silicone is one of the main ingredients of any computer part.
It's a little bit of that, as well as for a long while there's been a graphics card shortage, and the only reason I know that is because I follow YouTubers who are in on this stuff like really, really long. And there's been a graphics card shortage since before COVID.
Yep, and this is translated into the fact that the raw materials as well as like the parts have not been available for them to build new data centers as well and servers.
Yeah.
So that was already slow. But then everything hit super hard with the Endwalker expansion, and it got so bad that they just, to curb the amount of influx, they had to remove the game from the stores.
No, I regret how I did this.
Until the servers can finally handle it or traffic dies down. So for that reason, we ask that you forget that I ever told you about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14 with an expanded free trial.
Fucking God!
The Room Reborn and the Heaven Sword, an award-winning expansion up to level 60 for free with no restriction on playtime, because we don't have room for you. If you haven't gotten it, this copy pasta is a huge meme in the community because of how much people were trying to get people to play this. And now the meme has changed.
Uh-huh.
Like, this used to be huge.
I see.
It's like, there's one right here that says, what if we kissed and held hands? In the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14 that is currently on 7%
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
And includes the award-winning first expansion, Heaven Sword.
Also,
another example of this.
Uh-huh.
God damn it, that image is too small. I can't do that.
Oh God, no, you were gonna send me an image. That's never a good sign.
No, I was trying to read an image and I couldn't read it.
Okay. Better then. Better.
Okay. I can't read that. I wish all non-Final Fantasy 14 players a very present free trial of the critically acclaimed MMO, now including Heaven Sword, so you can play it for free up to level 60.
I hate the meme already, Cameron, and I'm not even part of it.
I know.
Then again, I think it's really easy for me to get mad at things.
Especially when I do them, because I genuinely do it just to get a thing out of you.
You're not the only one.
What?
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, Vienna, you're an easy mark for reactions.
What?
He said that the reason he does a lot of his meme jokes towards me is because I'm easy to get a rise out of.
I mean, your wife knows I'm right.
That's where I get like half my fucking aneurysms from.
That is just because Venna is very unpog.
I hate you. I hate you. You're the worst. You're the worst. I regret marrying you. You're the worst.
Too bad. I'm yours forever.
How dare you meme at me?
Yeah?
You're both awful, is the point of the matter. Nothing will change this. I can't believe you do this to me. Okay.
Really, I can.
Hey, look, it's a Pirates of the Caribbean version.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You are. It says, you are without a doubt Jack Sparrow. Except it's, you are without a doubt Final Fantasy XIV, the currently claimed MMORPG with a free trial of 16 limit that includes the Heaven Sword and a Realm Reborn expansion for free. So you've heard of me.
Oh, don't you dare taint the Jack Sparrow meme. It's how dare you? Okay, I think the only thing I need to do with this is highlights, and then...
Oh no. Nier Automata series Twitter. Today's the day. Nier R Replicant is out for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Final Fantasy XIV. Congratulations on the launch. Nice trailer, but why is the boss from Final Fantasy XIV in there? Which Nier Automated Series says, thank you very much, critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that has a free trial up to level 60, including the Heaven Sword expansion.
What? No! No!
Holy crap, Lois! It's a Rengar from Final Fantasy XIV, which now has a free trial that lets you play with the critically acclaimed Heaven Sword expansion that raises the level cap to 60 and comes in 2 new jobs for free.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate it. I want this to be over. Oh wait, I added that highlight to the wrong spot. Here.
Someone says, got a Final Fantasy XIV commission. Turns out they do all say this. It's actually free to play at the moment. The first 2 expansions are included in the trial and there's no time limit. Also, about the down payment.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's about to say his first words. Have you ever tried the expanded free trial over the critically acclaimed RPG that includes the Realm Reborn and award-winning Heaven Sword, or expansion up to level 60 with no restrictions on free playtime?
Oh. I'm busy. I'm busy making this person tub face.
Trade offer. I receive nothing. Don't worry about it. You receive an expanded free trial of Final Fantasy XIV, which now includes the full base game along with the critically acclaimed expansion Heaven Sword with no playtime restrictions.
Yeah, it used to be my jam way back in the day. I used to play RPG games that had those hour-long free trials, and I used to play the ever-loving shit out of them. Like, I want to go back to one of those and just buy it. Now that I'm an adult who has money.
Yep. See, here's the thing. The meme has changed because now it says, please unhear about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with the expanded free trial, which you play the entirety of the Realm Reborn, Heaven Sword, and up to Heaven Sword, or expansion up to level 60 for no restriction on playtime. Our servers can't handle it.
Oh dear.
People...
Okay.
No, seriously. You will run into queue. In order to get into the game, you have to sit through a queue to wait for players to log off. The queues get as long. The longest queues I've seen so far is in the 3,000 range.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm told it can used to get up to 2,000 to 10,000.
Well then. Let's see, what else do I need? I need eyebrow. Brow one.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna do one of my favorite pastimes.
What's that?
Well, I did my goal of trying to get an idea of how many Pokemon we've potentially came up with an idea for.
Yeah.
And so far, we've got a good amount.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And so what's the idea?
Well, we've got all of our... Oh, I forget. I forget. I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot what I was even gonna say. Other than the fact that, like, I found out I've got at least, like, I've got half of a full Pokedex. And I just have to try and...
Try and...
make some more Pokemon. Let me see. Potential water types I have. I've made, obviously, the starter. Then there's this one. Then there's this one. So that's 3. Yeah, I got 3 water types. Wait, no. I've got... Yep, so I have one here.
Nothing.
So I got 1 here. 2 here. 3 here, 4 here. 5 here, 6 here. Ooh, we got 6 water types.
Vienna, look at the mushroom jacket. Look at the mushroom jacket, Vienna. Vienna, look at the mushroom jacket.
I don't want to look at the
Look at
mushroom.
the mushroom jacket. You need to. It's important.
Is it really? Is this pertinent effort? Okay.
Isn't it so cute?
I do like the mushroom
I know,
jacket.
it's
Okay.
such a good mushroom jacket.
Alright. You win.
Alright, now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to, while this is over, I will also go and take a gander at...
What are we gonna put on here?
I'm gonna take a gander at... Don't need you up anymore. I'm gonna take a gander at finding the... I'm going to watch...
Watch.
Dropped out of college, found myself a home.
What day is it? Tuesday. I'm gonna watch some more Pokemon Master Journeys, which has quickly become one of my favorite Pokemon versions of the Pokemon anime. It's a joy to watch Go. We love Go. We love Go in my house. We do not accept any hate towards our boy.
Feels rough sometimes, but that's a real stuff. Day by day, putting on a brave face.
Well, I don't know if I agree with you.
You don't like Go?
I don't know. I haven't watched that part of the anime yet. Please ignore the changes. Okay. So all I gotta do now. All I need to do now is... What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, I don't know much about Go. I haven't really watched the anime.
That's fair. He's amazing. I love him.
Because I've heard mixed reviews about him.
Yeah, he's currently a bit of a love-hate. He's a bit of a cocky little brat of a character sometimes. So that's part of his thing. He's very cocky.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people, he draw an ire of a lot of Pokemon fans because his whole thing is he wants to catch every Pokemon, which means he catches more Pokemon
Then Ash.
than Ash on a very regular basis. A lot of them can be off-screen catches, so people get kind of pissed off that he catches Pokemon so willy-nilly and often. But sometimes about how he does it. He got a pincer by trying to just panic and throw things at it to make it go away.
Well then.
And worst of all, offense, he ended up catching a Suicune.
Ooh, I think I remember hearing that.
So many people were crying. So many people were crying.
Were you one of them?
No, I was sipping on those tears. They can cry about it. A lot of theories have been made.
Oh?
They think some people theorize that Go is supposed to replace Ash eventually.
Uh-huh. And you personally don't believe that, I take it?
I'm hoping not. I like the idea that we still have Ash, who focuses on the battling aspect, and Go, who focuses on catching Pokemon, but also, like, both of them focus on trying to be friends with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Another thing that pissed people off is Go owns all 3 of the Galar starters, and Pokemon fans really wanted to see Ash battle with one.
Yeah, because he always gets a new starter every thing.
Yeah, so that was like the first thing, but Go caught them all. Meanwhile, Ash is here possibly with the most powerful team he's ever had. This man in this anime has gotten a Lucario, a Gengar, and a Dragonite.
Ooh. That's fancy.
You're telling me that's not a cool team right off the bat?
I don't know. Okay.
Also, Go's got a rival, and it's one of Ash's old rivals.
Ooh, which one?
And this pissed off a lot of people.
That it was one of Ash's old ones?
Yeah, Go, aside from catching every Pokemon and working his way up to Mew, doesn't have anything that doesn't have a goal or anything to shoot for, unlike Ash, who is currently competing in the World Coronation Series, where he will face the current reigning monarch and champion of Galar, Leon.
Ah.
Fun fact, did you know that at one point, Raihan and Leon were 2 of the most popular anime characters in existence by one poll?
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yes, because they're hot.
I believe that.
I've been informed by my cousin, she's seen a lot of art of Leon.
I'd believe that.
They haven't played a single Pokemon. They haven't played any of the Pokemon games. They've just seen art of Leon.
I believe that. Absolutely.
But yeah, Ash has a clear goal. He's trying to bring his ranks up to go face people in the World Coronation Series. Go is just catching Pokemon. So
which makes sense for his namesake, I imagine.
So what they've done is now Go is trying to earn his way into a membership into, I think it's called like the Mew Research Project, or it's called Project Mew.
Uh-huh.
Where these people are part of a project that are trying to uncover the discoveries of Mew and actively search into it. And this project and the people around it, I'm gonna tell you right now, Vienna. They don't say it, they're not going to say it, but you look at them and you already know. They're the Pokemon Rangers. They're just rebranded Pokemon Rangers.
Oof.
They just don't have their little dial thing anymore. They're just literally just, you look at them and they're literally Pokemon Rangers. They don't have their dial anymore, it's just that.
That's sad.
It is. But you can kind of tell that. And, so Go is now trying to be one of the very few people who's collecting these tokens and whoever has the most tokens at the end of a certain amount of time becomes the newest member. And he's currently vying for membership against one of Ash's old rivals.
Which rival is it? You haven't told me.
I know. It's Gary motherfucking Oak.
Oh, I hope Gary kicks this little shit's ass.
Oh no.
I love Gary. He's such an asshole. That's my
He's
type.
still an asshole.
Great.
They
Awesome.
haven't changed that. He's just an asshole to Go now.
Hell yeah! I'm sorry, I enjoy Gary Oak, and nothing you can do will ever change that.
Hey, we all enjoy Gary Oak. I fucking love. But it pissed so many people off. Like, people theorize, okay, this one side character looks to be like Go's new rival, and then it turned out that Go's rival is Gary Oak, and people were just like steaming, seething, and I'm just laughing.
Oh man, it makes sense.
Yep.
And I mean, it also makes sense that Gary would want to do the thing. Because he wants to become a Pokemon professor like his grandpa, if I remember correctly. Hey, do that right now. It should be fine. But yeah, I could see why people would be upset with that. Oh, shit. Well, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see. Sounds like a lot's going on with the anime, though. Just take a little off of there, 'cause I don't think you're gonna go for the big guns. Okay. And then raise that up.
Vienna.
What? By the way, have you liked the little head pat?
Yeah, it's so weird. I want to see your head just shake around as you try to avoid the head pet.
No. It doesn't stop, is the answer. Oh my god. Alright. Me more?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna change some stuff. Hold on. Because I think I'm done.
Fog.
By the way,
Yes?
Go and Ash have a wonderful dynamic going on. Go is very analytical, smart, and brainy. Ash is...
It's
Ash
Ash.
is very emotional. Ash is very, like, emotionally, like, connected to himself and other Pokemon. The more, like, a bit more athletically capable than Go in a lot of cases. And he's just a bit more... He's not the goodest with words, so now he does a lot of sound effects to describe things. Like, there's a boom, and then there's a wham, and a whoosh.
Oh, God.
And then a whap! Whap!
Because we all know that Ash is a wonderfully dumb kid, and we love him.
Oh, yeah. He dumb boy. For sure, for sure.
Vienna.
Absolutely.
Vienna.
He mini himbo.
Vienna.
Mini himbo.
Vienna.
Hot take.
Vienna.
Yes.
My little anxiety attack.
Oh, no.
My little existential dread.
Oh, dear. Alright, Miyamon.
Yee.
They're done.
Woo!
Anyway, I'm gonna put down the head pops and the monster, and I guess I'm gonna put the chair away too. Chair? Oh, that's not what I move. I need to... Okay, I guess we're not moving that. Alright. Well, it's been 3 hours, and I have rigged up as much of this model as I'm going to, I think. There's still more to do. The next little bits of things that need to be done are actually the rigging parts, which is going to take me a couple of days to do. It'll probably be the next stream I do, in fact. But, Miyamor?
Yep.
You're happy with it?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's good. As a note, you probably won't go higher than, when you set up the thing, you probably won't go higher than this. This'll probably be what you crop your image to. I'll let it update so that you can see it. You kind of see it? From my angle? Okay. But it's nice to have those extra bits down there just in case you decide to put your model in a full chair. Because...
Which I won't.
Yeah, because if I mess around with my model, it's really easy to lose the bottoms. Oh. Anyway, and with that, I'm gonna end the stream now.